Welcome back to my series on how to safely navigate a property purchase in New Zealand. Today we are going to talk about the Sell and Purchase Agreement, a legal document that creates a legal binding contract between the purchaser and the seller. This document has been created by Auckland District Law Society and the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. I have a copy here. You can download it from the description box below if you wish. Today I would like to introduce to you Graeme Todd of Todd & Walker Law, local property specialist. Graeme is a long-term Queenstown local and has been running a successful legal practice here in Queenstown for many years. His mantra is to provide pragmatic, cost-effective and prompt legal advice to his clients, everything that we're looking for when we're seeking legal advice. I'm sure you agree with me. Good morning, Graeme.
Good morning, Beata. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Graeme, tell us what is important to know about Sell and Purchase Agreement.
Well, the good thing, as you said, in New Zealand we have a standard form agreement for sale and purchase where probably 95% of transactions are completed with that form. So the parties are generally familiar, the lawyers and the real estate agents are very familiar with it. The secrets that I have developed over the years for dealing with this agreement are to make sure that whilst the standard provisions are there as standard clauses, that the parties, particularly the vendors, are fully aware of them, because there are a few traps in there for vendors, namely that they should be very conversant and comfortable with the warranty provisions that they are signing up to.
That's right. Yes.
So it's quite important. From a purchaser's perspective, the secret is to try and give yourself as much protection as possible and to give you enough time to undertake your due diligence investigations in respect to the purchase, to obtain land information memorandums and building reports. And remember, in terms of land information memorandum and building reports, they need to be in the name of the purchaser. It's not satisfactory for them to be in the name of the agent or the vendor, because if anything goes wrong, then the purchaser cannot rely on such agreements. So it's important they're in their name.
That's right, that's very important.
Yeah. Remember also that you're not going to be liable to pay the deposit until such time as the agreement is unconditional in all respects, and to give yourself sufficient time to complete the purchase after the conditional date. That's pretty critical. And one of the things that's causing a lot of difficulty for overseas clients as of late is the requirement to have both a New Zealand bank account and a New Zealand Inland Revenue number, but we're going to discuss those later.
Absolutely, we will. That's a topic in itself, isn't it?
Absolutely,
yeah, absolutely.
Yes. And one that's causing a few difficulties for us.
But
other than that, as I said, it's a standard agreement for sale and purchase. It's been very well thought out over many years and amended to keep up with current legislation and also for current court findings in relation to agreements. As I said, fortunately all the parties that we tend to deal with are familiar with it, although individuals won't be, especially if they're dealing with it for the first time. So the secret is ask as many questions as possible and get yourself fully informed.
Well, I see there is an open field to discussion with you as a professional in those matters.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for your advice today. We'll make sure to put a link to Graeme's website and his contact details, so you can inquire directly of him, because it's really important to get it straight, to get it right from the start.
Yep, great.
Thank you, Graeme. All right, bye.
Thank you very much.